Okay, so time to test this out.
Hi, this is Mary. Welcome to Dot Llama Agency. Can I help you book an appointment?
Yeah, please.
Great. Can I get your first name?
It's John.
Nice to meet you, John. What's the purpose of the meeting?
I need some help with automation. It's john123 at the rate gmail.com.
Thanks, John. Now, could you give me a 60-minute time slot that works for you this week? Oops. It seems like 2 p.m. on October 17th is already booked. Could you pick a different time?
How about 11 a.m.?
October 17th at 11 a.m. is available. Is that good to go? All set, John. I've booked your appointment for October 17th at 11 a.m. You'll receive a confirmation email shortly.
Thank you. Okay, as you can see, the meeting is also booked. Hi, how is it going? I'm Subham, and today we are going to build an AI voice agent that will book appointments 24/7 on call using make.com and Vapi. Let's go and build it. Okay, so let's start and build this automation. Okay, so we're gonna add the Vapi module. Vapi watch function call request, create a webhook. You can simply use a webhook module, but yeah, it looks a bit nicer. So let's copy this. Now we are going to create few tools. So these are the three tools which we are going to create. I've already created these three tools, so let me show you how to create a tool. So basically what you have to do is click on new tool, make, and put the link which we have copied and click next and add the properties which I'm going to show you right now. And next, name the tool. Let me name this booking 2 and hit create. So it will create a tool like this. So let me show you what three tools I've created. Okay, so these are the three tools I've created. So this one is bookings. Booking, it helps to book an appointment. So the properties are email of the user, phone number of the user, the purpose of the meeting, customer name of the user, date and time, the date and time for the meeting in ISO 8601. Make sure you write this one. I will share this thing in a document in the description, so don't worry about that. So yeah. Okay, so this is our another tool. It's called check availability tool. So basically, this is the tool name, and this tool looks to see which time slots are reserved and therefore unavailable for meeting. So this is the tool description we have written. There is one and only property which is date and time, the date and time of the meeting in ISO 8601. So this is the next tool. So again the same thing. This will have the same webhook from the uh, make scenario we have created. So confirmation email, this tool is used to leave a note for the user and the owner. So these are the following properties: name, you don't have to write anything inside this, email, purpose, phone number, date and time. Yeah, these are the properties of this thing. Let's hit save. So yeah, we have the three tools. Let's delete this one. So we are all set with the tools. Now it's time to create our agents. So I already have the agent made over here. So let me show you how you can create your own agent. So click on create assistant, give it some name. Let's name it simple assistant. And click create assistant. This is how you will create the assistant, as you can see. So like that, we have to create two assistant. One is simple agent and the advanced setter. You don't necessarily need the same name. So in the first one, this is the first message, the system prompt. Okay, the 4 is missing. Yeah, so this is the system prompt. So you can copy this, or I will share it in the description. Then we got the model. It's GPT-4o cluster. Then in function, we have the booking function, the bookings function, uh, and we go to advanced. Uh, check the boxes. So I have ticked these two boxes, the tool calls and the tool calls result. Then in server messages, you have status. You have to tick the tool calls. Yeah, so this is the only things you have to do in the simple agent. So let's hit publish. And so it's time to map things out in make.com. So let's run this scenario and go over here and talk with the assistant.
Hi, how can I help you?
I want to book an appointment.
Great. I'd be happy to help you with that. Could you please provide me with the following details? 1, your full name. 2, the purpose of the appointment. 3, your preferred date and time for the appointment.
My full name is Subham Subhrajyoti. The purpose
Thank
is
you, Subhan.
I need some help with automation.
Got it. And what is your preferred date and time for the appointment?
October 18th, 12 p.m.
Perfect. Could you also provide your email address or phone number for the booking confirmation?
My email address is subham123@gmail.com.
One moment. It seems there was an issue with the booking. Let's try that again. Could you...
Okay, we got all the details, so we are done with the details. As you can see, so we got the name, the purpose, and the email, the date and time, although it's not accurate, but yeah. We just need to map the things out, and in the next agent we will fix this thing. So now we are going to add our Google Meet module. Next thing we are going to do is map all the things out. So the calendar is primary calendar, the event name. So the event name will be meeting with, tool calls, function, arguments, customer name. The start date will be this one, date and time, and the end date will be, we will add minutes and date and time plus 60 seconds, so it will create a 60-minute slot, and hit OK. So we're gonna set the filter over here. So the filter will be bookings. So in the filter, we're gonna put the function name is equal to bookings. Click OK. So now we are going to add a webhook response. And send this as the webhook. So this is the tool calls ID. Let me show you. Yeah, tool calls and the ID. Result, meeting booked successfully. So this will be the webhook response once the meeting is booked. So let's hit save and let's move towards building the advanced agent. So as I've said, like, you can click on create assistant, and once you're done with that, just copy this thing first message is something like this. Hi, this is Mary. Welcome to Dot Llama Agency. Can I help you book an appointment? And this is the system prompt. Again, I will say the system prompt, so don't worry about that. So the model is GPT-4o cluster, max token 1000, and so you can change the voice over here, like the voice module. I'm just keeping the default voice. So now in the functions, we are going to select the three tools which we are going to use, and then advanced, make sure you uncheck the conversation update and transcript, and check this tool calls and tool calls result. In server messages, you just have to tick the tool calls and check this all settings and hit publish. So we are back to make. Now we will build the flow for the other functions. So let's bring in the Google Calendar module. Google Calendar, get free and busy information. Let's connect this through a router. Set the filter as availability and the condition tool calls function name. So we are going to put the tool name exactly how it is. Okay. So now we are going to add an iterator. Next we are going to add text aggregator. Tools, text aggregator. So the next two modules are gonna be create JSON. Then the last will be, of course, our webhook response. So let's set up the modules. So here we are going to have now and add days, now 30. So this will check all the busy days from today up to 30 days. I'm going to add the calendar over here. This is my calendar. Now click OK. So we are set with the Google Calendar thing. Now let's bring the iterator. In the iterator, we are going to have this array, the busy array. Let's click OK. And let's move to the tool aggregator, iterator. So in the text aggregator, this will be the text. So start and end, format date and time. So the start is mapped from the iterator, as you can see, and the end is mapped from the iterator as well. So this is how we will format the date and time. So now we are going to set up the JSON. So let's click on add item. So let's name this results, array type, array item specification will be collection. Now the specification, we will have the first specification as tool call ID, add item. So next item will be result and hit save. Okay, so we have the JSON ready. So let's click on add item and let's add the tool calls ID, and here in the results we will have text. So now let's go to the webhook response and have the JSON string over here and click OK. So we are done with two functions. So let's add our next function, which is send confirmation email. So this function, So let's copy this function name and add a module. Let's set up the filter. Okay. Add a route. This will be Gmail. Send an email. So let's set the filter. Check confirmation email. Condition tool calls function name equals to confirmation email. Next thing we are going to add is our webhook. So in the webhook, we are going to have this text result tool call ID, uh, this tool call, and so in the webhook, we are going to have this JSON result email sent successfully. I'll hit OK. Let's set up the Gmail module. So the subject will be meeting confirmation. The content. So these are the things we will have in the content. So the name of the person, the purpose, the email, and the date and time. So in the date and time, what we are going to do is use this function, format date. Add the date and time. So we have formatted the date to this. Let's add the recipient email. Let's hit OK. Let's align this. See, I forgot to add this thing like booked hours, and inside the bracket the text will be present. So don't forget to add this thing. Okay, so we are done with the scenario. It's time to check out that everything works fine or not. Okay, so before testing the agent, so this is how my calendar looks. There is this time where I booked a meeting. So let's try to book on the same time and check if the automation works perfectly. Okay, so time to test this out.
Hi, this is Mary. Welcome to Llama Agency. Can I help you book an appointment?
Yeah, please.
Great. Can I get your first name?
It's John.
Nice to meet you, John. What's the purpose of the meeting?
I need some help with automation.
Got it. What's your email, John?
It's john123@gmail.com.
Could you please spell out your email for me?
It's john123@gmail.com.
Thanks, John. Now, could you give me a 60-minute time slot that works for you this week?
How about October 17th, 2 p.m.?
This'll just take a sec. Oops. It seems like 2 p.m. on October 17th is already booked. Could you pick a different time?
How about 11 a.m.?
One moment. Awesome. October 17th at 11 a.m. is available. Is that good to go?
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect. Let me book that for you. Can I get your phone number?
It's 99388
Just a sec. All set, John. I've booked your appointment for October 17th at 11 a.m. You'll receive a confirmation email shortly.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day, John.
Okay, as you can see, the meeting is also booked and it's on the calendar. So this is how this thing works.